So this is a forums question. Message value blank for item title is invalid. And that's when the listings are being revised on eBay automatically. Now, this was a forums question. And what was that question?
Hello Matt, I've been having this serious issue after updating M2EPro to the new version for some reason. When M2EPro automatically updates items or I manually revise a group of items, I get this message: value for item title is invalid. I have a value in the title spot in the products section for all our products, but the odd thing is when I revise one by one manually, it works. But I can't do that to all our items since we have thousands of products. EK.
Cool. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump across to our Magento system. We're going to run through a collection of things of what it could be. So follow us along in your system and we'll see what it is. Hi there, EK. So it's going to be one of a collection of things, and I don't know which one it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you through each one of the possibilities and just follow us along in your system, and we'll narrow it down to what it could be. So the first thing which we want to do is just make sure that the title has an actual title filled out in the product in Magento. So if we go to Catalog and Manage Products. Now, the trick here is to pick on one specific product. The idea is so that you fix it with one product and the rest should be just pure duplication. Now, I am going to pick on a tent, so I'm just going to do a search for a tent within our system, and we've got a Montana 6 tent. So let's click in there. Now, if you've been following us along in the tutorials, is that you'll have a website title, which is the title which is going to be used on your website, and you'll also have an eBay title, and let me just put in there for eBay. So we've got a separate title, and that's the ATT_EBY_title attribute in Magento. So just make sure that you've got your desired title filled out on your product. Okay, and of course, if you don't have that, then that's probably what the reason is. So let's assume that you do have that set up. So I'm going to press save on that item. Now, the next 3 steps are going to be curious because we don't know, or I don't know, which one of these is triggering this to happen. Basically, that message which you've got is that when you're sending it to eBay for the revision, it's being sent across with a blank title for some reason, and this title could be set in numerous places. So we've just covered the base one, which is making sure the product really does have a title set out. And again, the reason why we're doing that is because if you've used something like MagMe and imported into Magento, then you don't necessarily need it to have filled out that field. So with that base covered, let's now go and have a look at M2EPro. Now, if you then go to sell on multi-channels, sell on eBay, and then go into listings. Now, I know that this listing is in the bottom group down here called default. It's one of the 4 items, or one of the 3 items which are actively being listed. Now, before you click through, we just need to check the description policy of what you've got in M2EPro. So over on the right hand side, drop the box down and then choose selling in the bottom right hand corner. And this will bring you up the policies which have been assigned to this group of listings within M2EPro. And we can then see for the description policy, we're using the policy called description eBay title attribute. And of course, we can then edit those settings by clicking on the view/edit link on the right hand side. And if we scroll down, we're looking for the title, and there we go. We can see the title is actually being set by the attribute ATT_EBY title, and then we've got 2 hash symbols either side. Now, if yours is different, then you can either elect to use product name, and that will use the website title, or if you choose custom title, then you can use this drop down box on the right hand side, and then you just choose eBay title from the right hand side and then click insert, and then just make sure you've got the right keyword in there as well. And a little tip is make sure you don't have the extra space just at the beginning over there. So I'm just going to remove that out, and let me get rid of that one like so. And of course, if that was what it is, you've been and nailed it. Okay, now if that wasn't it, okay, just press save up here anyway, okay, and you will get a message about the listings being revised, and that's okay. All right, now the other place where it could be set is that if you go to sell on eBay and then into listings, is now what we just did was set the global template for the whole listing group. Now, the reason why I chose this tent is because this tent is special. I'll point out why. Is that if we click into the listing group default, is that it looks like all these items are sharing the same description policies, but actually that's not true. Now, in the middle of our screen, we've got this view mode option. If you drop that down and then choose settings, like so, and your screen will refresh. Now, if we just scroll down a second and look at these other items, and you'll see that for the payment and shipping and settings, that they're all used from listing settings, They're all using the defaults in here, and the same for these other items as well. However, our top item for the tent is using the M2EPro video testing description. Okay, so this might catch you out, and again, all the other ones are using the defaults, but for some reason, probably because I was testing, this tent listing has actually got a different description policy being applied to it. Now, we can go and edit that by using the drop down box on the right hand side and choose edit selling settings, like so. And look, there we go. We see that we're using the video testing description. Again, let's click on the view/edit link, scroll down, and just confirm that you've got the right title in here. So that will either be product name or you're using a custom title in here. And again, just for sanity, just for the sake of a couple of seconds, choose the right attribute which you want to use. So eBay title. So let's blank that out and then click insert. And let's get rid of the little space at the beginning as well. And then make sure we got the right attribute in there as well. So we're using att_eby_title, and that's going to come straight off our product as an attribute as well. So let's go and press save on this one again and go and hit confirm. Now, that should have highlighted most of the problems which you could have had. Now, there is one other section as well, which is that if we go back to our listing group on eBay, and let me just click cancel on that screen. Now, we also want the synchronization settings. So let's go back to sell on eBay and listings and scroll down. And then, I'm going quite quick here. I've just gone back to sell on eBay and then listings. Bottom right hand corner, choose synchronization. And there we go. We're using the synchronization standard option. So let's go and view and edit that policy on here. And what we just want to make sure is that it's enabled. We've got the product status, just like what we've got on our screen. And then for the revise rules, and this is the key one, is just make sure that you've got the title option in here set to yes. Okay, because if you don't have that set to yes, then it's not going to revise the title for you. Okay, so EK, I hope that's been and helped you. It's going to be one of those 4 or so things which have been set up in your system. Now, if you go through these and it still happens, okay, again, give M2EPro enough time. So if you have changed something in here, just give M2EPro enough time to make the changes automatically in the background, and go and check your error log as well to look for more warnings after you've been made this message or been made any changes. Okay, now if it's still continuing after say about an hour, then get back in contact with M2EPro, because that obviously indicates that your settings are right, but there's something astray there somewhere. Okay, and a big tip for that is just focus on one product and get that one product to revise correctly for you. And again, if it works for one, then it'll work for all the others. And again, it saves the confusion of just saying all of my inventory is incorrect. Just pick on one product, and that will help you find the cure, and it will also help the M2EPro support team as well. Hi EK, there was one thing which came to me as I was just editing the video at the end, that could be one other thing which is causing this. Now, I've come into sell onto eBay and then into listings. Now, we're going to scroll down to the bottom. Now, the one on the bottom here, or the one up from the bottom, you can see it says Magento Store View, and it's got admin, and then it's got default values in brackets. So that's going to take it from the inventory record back on the in catalog managed products. It's going to take it from the standard view. Now, this bottom one is special because we've been to set this one up to take the Magento Store View marketplaces, English, also you. And that's the little bit which just sprang to mind, which is that if we go to catalog manage products and we go back to that tent, okay, and again, our biggest tip here is just pick on one product and get it right for that one product, is that if we click into that Montana tent, now with the other groups, okay, they will take the eBay title from this field, from the default values column. Now, if you have been to set up multiple store views within Magento, maybe because you want to separate your eBay sales from your website sales, etc., or you have multiple eBay accounts, is that just up here in the left-hand corner, if you drop that down and then choose the store view, which you saw back on that screen. Now, if you don't have this default values and the choose store view box, then this isn't it. But if it is, okay, do follow me along again, because there's a couple of different ways your system could be set up. So I'm just going to click on OK there. Now, where you've got the eBay title is that if that title there is blank, so for example, you see something like this, and there's your problem. Okay, that basically means that you've manually updated, probably using Magmi, I'm guessing, products into Magento, and the store view title for the eBay subtitle, the title which the listing group in M2EPro, remember, let me just open that up into a separate tab so you can see what's going on down here. So in the store view, the Magento store view, marketplaces English OCU, which would be your eBay account, is that if that title's blank, then that would explain why you're getting those error messages back, and you can't see an obvious reason why, because it's that one extra layer deeper into Magento. So if you are using multiple store views and that you go in and check the product and it's blank in here, then that will be the reason. So EK, I hope that's been a help to you. That's a little bit extra on top. And anyway, please let us know in the forums and we'll catch you soon. Cheers now. Bye. So we hope you've been and found this video guide useful, and myself, Matt, and
me, Dave,
we believe that to use Magento, you don't need a degree in Nerd. And that's exactly what we've been and done. We've been and created you over 70 full HD video guides on how to use Magento, all in plain English. And if you'd like to know more about myself, Matt, or
me, Dave, and more about what we're doing at Understanding E, why not visit us at understandinge.com/now.
And we'll see you there. And for myself, Matt.
And me, Dave.
We'll see you soon.